How's it going? Once again, Maize and Blue fans. Let's get it. It's almost game time. So I wanted to do a preview of Michigan versus Purdue. So let's get it. As always, like, share, subscribe to my page, and let's see what we got here. Let's get some of these numbers and see what's going on. So this is Purdue's homecoming. They are 2-1. The lone loss is to a pretty good Louisville team. And coach is Jeff Brom. And their QB is David Blah. He's been pretty efficient. I mean, you can't really ask for more from a QB. In their 3 games, he's been 78%, 84%, and then their last game he was 69%. And his favorite target is Jackson Anthrop. He's a redshirt freshman wide receiver. He's got 3 TDs on the season, so he scored in all of their games. And they right now they have the best red zone offense in the Big Ten, so they're dangerous. So when they get in the red zone, they're gonna get some points basically. And Tony Fuller, he's their running back. His lone bad game was against Louisville, and it was a shootout, so they really didn't run the ball much. So, but in their last game against Missouri, he went for 142, and in their game against Ohio, he went for 90. So he's capable. He's a capable running back. But we'll see how that goes against Michigan's defense. For Michigan, we got Spate, whose completions percentage is 54% on the season, which is not good. And we know Tariq Black is out probably for the rest of the season, which is bad because he's our best outside wide receiver. And let's see, Ty Isaac, who is probable for this game, he's our starting running back and has the most yards. He has 336 yards on the season. And the line is Michigan by 10. So we'll see if that changes by the time the game starts. But the line is really irrelevant for the most part unless you're just betting. So, but we're just hoping for a win. All we want is wins over here. But all I really have to say about the game on Saturday, which the game starts at 4 o'clock on Fox. But Michigan's pass defense will be tested this game. It will be tested. For the most part, you might say they might try to come out and establish the run to open up the pass, or they might just come out trying to gunsling and saying we don't trust your young secondary and we're gonna test them from the jump and we're gonna throw to open up our run. But either way, our pass defense is gonna have to be ready. Hopefully our D-line and front 7 just sets the tone and basically just stops everything, because if it stops the run and if they try to drop back to pass, they're ready for that. And just basically with this young secondary, we want our D-line to make their job a lot easier. Because if a QB has time to just sit back there and throw, it don't matter. It don't matter who you got in the secondary. You're gonna get ate up sooner or later. You always want your D-line to get pressure, and we have one of the best D-lines. Well, starting D-line, our depth isn't as good as it was last year. But our starting D-line is legit. Like, it's one of the best. And then the front 7, add in Bush and Hudson coming off the edge and stuff. So hopefully our D-line just gets to their quarterback, gets the Blah, and just makes it an easy day for the secondary. But there's not too much I wanted to say about tomorrow's game. Just know the secondary will be tested. And Spate, I mean, as always, every week we just gotta pray, hope and pray Spate gets back on track. Offensive line, hopefully they get better each week, and just give him time to throw. And we'll see what the play calling is. Like in my other videos, I don't really get too much into play calling because of the fact that they don't have trust in your quarterback. When you got a QB completing 54% of his passes, that's just not good. I mean, there's not much I can say. It's just bad. Like 54% in a pro style offense where we wanna run it just as much as we pass, if not more. So you want your QB to be efficient. Like the numbers that Purdue's quarterback, his percentage, that's where we want Spate to be. 78%, 84%, and 69%. Like, that's what we want. Because we're not going to throw the ball that much. So when we do, we need to be completing passes and being efficient. Like, that's number one. So we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully he can get back on track, and hopefully we can just establish the run and just run it down their throats. Because, you know, once we run it and the play action pass starts getting going, then that's when we start getting what we want. We're getting those deep shots and, you know, getting those deep bombs, and we're just, you know, flying and running around, flying and getting in the end zone. But the line seems about right. I'm looking for Michigan to win this one by about 10, maybe 10 or 14 or something like that, because Harbaugh's being conservative. Like, unless Spate comes out and everyone can just tell that he's clicking and he's back on all cylinders like last year, you can expect, like, from the rest of the season, you can expect Harbaugh to be conservative, to punt it most of the time, even when it's 4th and 1 or something. Or like, he'll go for it sometimes, but you can expect him to be conservative and kick field goals and trust his defense, punt it away and just trust his defense and play a field position game. That is, unless Spates just gets it clicking. Other than that, you can expect him to be conservative because he's got a great defense and he's got great special teams. So you can't expect much more than that from Harbaugh from a coaching perspective right now, because he knows what he has and knows what he can count on. In the media, he's going to hype Spade up like he's freaking USC's quarterback. His name slips my name, but like he's got USC's quarterback or Lamar Jackson or something like that, or Baker Mayfield. Like he'll talk him up like he's got one of those guys, but that's what he has to do. Like, he has to hype him up. But he knows what he has right now. So that's pretty much all I got to say. So if you want to get some comments going on what y'all think the final score will be, and maybe what you think Purdue will try to come out and establish, if they'll try to pass first to set up the run, or will they try to establish the run to set up the pass? I'm really not too sure about that. But I know they will test our corners. You can guarantee that. Like, you can count on them testing our corners on Saturday. But just leave some comments down below. Like, share, subscribe if you like what you hear. And as always, go blue. Go blue.